Shalom. Kal Halo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. They rule well. Yahweh Shai Barakah. Shalom to the elder bishops of Connecticut, the elders and the prophets and the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone. Yahweh Shai Barakah. Shalom also to the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, continue to learn this 100% truth. The Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, praying that you be edified. And I'm not sure what I'm going to name this yet, but I do have a couple of videos that I want to play. And after I play them, I'll get some scriptures that I got lined up, that I set up for this video. So let's check them out, and then I will rock this out. You be edified with it.
Alright, let's talk about what's going on. Troops have been deployed to Memphis, Chicago, New York City, DC, Columbus, and a lot of other major cities. They're now announcing that 3i Atlas is actually an alien mothership, given the fact that it doesn't have a tail. There are UAP spottings all over the globe. Russia just attacked Poland with drones, and we are on the verge of World War III. I think they are all connected, and I think I'm going to be able to spot this the entire time and call it as I see it. Even well, investigative journalists are being banned and shadow banned. Type in the comment, what do you think?
So he said a lot in that quick couple of minutes. He said a whole lot, and all of it has to do with prophecy. Check this out.
All right, let's talk about...
You guys, the book of Revelations are playing out right now, y'all. We have rivers and lakes turning blood red all over the place. Check this out. First of all, this is in Peru, y'all. The people in Peru, this is in Lima, Peru. This is the Rimac River in Lima, Peru.
So I'm going to let it play, but I stopped it for a quick second because I don't just take anything for face value. And, anything is out there. Anything can be put out there, made up. AI puts anything and can do anything. So it's always best to fact check. You always want to fact check. And I did. So, this is legitimate.
People woke up to the river turning blood red. Look at this. Take a look at it from the aerial point of view. Y'all check this out. This guy said it's literally like a scene out of a movie. Look how blood red this is, y'all.
Rojo. Parece, no sé, parece salido de una película, parece salido de una leyenda bíblica. La verdad es que no.
Y'all see that? Now check this out, y'all. It wasn't just the residents of Peru who woke up to their river turning red, but people in Argentina did as well. Check this out. Look at this. Check this out. Now here's the river that turned red in Argentina. This is in the Buenos Aires province. The people also said there is a powerful stench. You guys, the book of Revelations are playing out right now, y'all.
So Yahweh Shai is moving. If you can't see it, then, maybe you're not supposed to. But the Lord is moving. He's showing us the signs. He's showing us the wonders. So we know that it's not too long. It won't be long. If you understand these prophecies, you understand that it won't be long. Check this one out.
Have rivers and lakes.
People, something is not adding up. Meet this man right here. His name is Omari Bryant. This man was found hung outside a motel in Georgia. He was only 18 years old, and law enforcement said he took his own life. Now meet this man right here. His name is Robert Fuller. He was only 24 years of age. This man was found hung in Palmdale, California, near City Hall. Law enforcement said this man took his life also. Now meet Dominique Alexander. He was 27 years old, and he was from New York. He was found hung in a park also, and law enforcement said he took his own life. Now meet Javion McGee. He was 24 years old, and he was from Chicago. He was found hung in North Carolina, not far from his pickup truck. And guess what? They say he took his life also. Now meet Denoris Richardson. He was 39 years old. He was found hung in an abandoned house in Alabama. And guess what? They said he took his life also. And people, right before Denoris Richardson was found hung, he had a pending lawsuit against the police. And people, in 2025, Earl Smith was found hung in Albany, New York. He was 58 years old. And people, everyone recently heard about Trey Reed. He was 21 years of age. He was from Mississippi, and he went to Delta State University. They found him hung on campus, and law enforcement said it was no foul play. Now, people, the sad truth is I can go on and on, but let me make something clear. This is not what black men do. Black men do not go out and unalive theyself like that. Now, people, in my humble opinion, someone got away with unaliving these people. Now, people, I'm going to say this, and I hope you listen loud and clear. If you do not take the steps to protect yourself, then no one will. Now, what do I mean? Well, you need to stop meeting crazy people online, thinking you can trust them. And people, this goes for men and women. You can go to someone's house that you met online just to find out it was a setup. People, most of the time when someone do something very bad to someone and you hear about it on the news, they trust that person. That's why they got in the car with that individual. That's why they went to their house. And then we hear something crazy on the news, like they hung themselves. People, stop it. You should always be your first line of defense. You should always protect yourself first by not putting yourself in harm's way. All of these people I just showed you did not deserve to die. Please never forget them and keep their family in your prayers.
So yeah, man, never trust our enemy, man. Never trust our enemy, man. Ain't nothing changed since the old days. It's the last video I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna get these scriptures after that. Listen to this one. Listen to this one good. So it's Confessions from Inside. Check it out.
People,
I knew Christ was a black man, but I kept preaching white Jesus because it kept the money coming.
We skipped Deuteronomy 28 on purpose. If y'all knew who you were, school would lose control. They paid us to push murder music to your sons, then built prisons to catch the fallout.
And now they preaching whole music to our daughters, and they're just destroying themselves.
I knew your vote didn't matter. The real power ain't in ballots, it's in bloodlines. Tithes was never about God. It was about control. We kept you loyal, broke, and blind.
The elder apostles told you that before. In the ancient times, they created the whole hell scenario so that you would be scared and you would pay tithes to them. Say ain't nothing new under the sun, man.
We trained to fear black men, even in neighborhoods they grew up in. It's not protection, it's war. They test medicine on y'all before they ever try it on them. Y'all the guinea pigs.
They told us to push college loans, not purpose. Keep y'all in debt, not destiny.
Before I came into the truth, I actually I had lost my job, and I took the time out to go get my GED. So once I got my GED, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just see if I can get into some kind of community college. And that's kind of what I did, only to put myself in debt. So that makes sense what she's saying.
Y'all heard it from their own mouths. Religion, schools, cops, doctors, labels. But the truth, we the chosen, and we waking up now.
All right, so let's get some scriptures. And we covered all of that. Let's get it. Let's start in 2nd Esdras 15 and 15. And it reads, For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and there shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So this is what we're seeing every day. When you see in the news or whatever, they're trying to hide from you. They're trying to, this place is going chaotic, and it's going down the drain. America's done with. Whether you see it or not, doesn't matter. Verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So this is what Babylon is heading for, destruction. 2 Peter. What was it? 1 Peter, Salakia. 1 Peter. Tripping. 1 Peter. First Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? A heavy judgment, and a lot of it has to do with fire, nuclear fire. It was going down. You know, and I'm kind of excited about it, but at the same time, I understand that you know, there's hard times coming, and we all gonna have to endure. So, you know, even though I'm excited at the moment, I know that there's a lot of hardships that's gonna happen that I'm gonna have to endure, like any other brother that's trying to, you know, get into heaven, into Salakia, into the new kingdom. You know what I mean? With much trials and tribulations. Roughly paraphrasing, I think it's trials, but I know it's tribulations. But we will be afflicted, and we will have to go through things to get there. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. It's important. I, Yahweh, do all these things. So understand, the scripture comes out because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua controls good and evil, light and darkness. He does all these things, including other things that you don't know or think of. He does those too. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is in control of everything. Any and everything. And I'm just running through these real quick. 1 Samuel 24:1. And it came to pass when Saul was returned from following the Philistines that it was told him, saying, Behold, David is in the wilderness of I'm tripping. I know, I'm like, that's not what I want. Salaki, please forgive me. I'm looking for 2 Samuel. I'm tripping like, hold up, that's not making no sense. 2 Samuel 24:1. And begin the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Israel, and he moved David against them to say, Go, number Israel and Judah. So there's just another, you got to understand, like with those hangings that dude was talking about. Yeah, it's effed up, but this is something that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua ordained, good and evil. There's nothing that happens without his consent. Yahushua said that not one tittle, roughly paraphrasing, shall fall from the tree without Yahweh Bashem Yahushua sanctioning it. So understand that, and when you understand that, that helps a lot of understanding the scriptures and how things are. Not understanding that, because you got a lot of proud, wacky, techie Christians thinking they smart and they understand the scriptures and don't understand nothing, but they're very proud as if they study something and the Lord is working with them, and things that they don't even know is going against them. Amos 3:6, Salakia. Again, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it? So understand, unfortunately, those things that happen, that these are things that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wanted to happen. Even though we think it's crummy and it's messed up, the scriptures tell you our ways are not like the Lord's ways. His ways are higher than ours, roughly paraphrasing. Right? Like I said, I'm just kind of skating through these. Hebrews 10:31. And it reads, It is a fearful thing to fall into the living hands of the Most High. Salakia. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You want to be protected. You want the Lord to corral you and protect you, but not to be angry with you to the point that he says, I've got to destroy you. Baruch 2:30, and it reads, For I knew they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. So I don't understand why you wacky-tacky Christians come off as if you heard or you know something better than the elder apostles, or you think that the Lord is dealing with you when you don't understand scriptures like that. How is that so? 1 Kings 8:47. Yet if they bethink themselves in the land whither they were carried captives, and repent, and make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them captives, saying, We have sinned, and we have done perversely, we have committed wickedness, and so return unto thee with all their heart, and with all their soul in the land of their enemies, which led them away captive, and pray unto thee toward their land, Jerusalem, which thou gavest unto their fathers, in the city which thou hast chosen, in the house which I have built for thy name. Yeah, but we understand that 2/3 of our people are not going to come back. They're just not set up to be like that. They're wicked. So they're going to continue to keep being wicked. And there's other scriptures, there's precepts that unfortunately I'm not bringing out, but it's cool. This is kind of what I wanted to hit. These are the main scriptures that I wanted to bring out, that I put together. Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the power, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Who can stop Yahweh and Yahweh Shah or his people? You can't. There's nothing you can do. Isaiah 42:22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none deliver for a spoil, and none serve for store. So you heard what the dude said in one of the other videos, that they created murder music for our people, our men in that time, to commit these murders like it's okay, and the vibration was on them to do this, do their brothers and allow their own brothers for them to go to prison so they can make money. You see the supply and demand. You see how wicked Esau is? He created a problem and he had a solution for it, and he capitalized on it. That's the devil for you. That's called creating something out of nothing. Fucking devil. Salakia, man. Lamentations 4:18. And I'm going to get ready to shut it down, man. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. And that's for you 2/3 Negroes, you Latinos, and Native American Indians that choose not to listen or hear the prophets. You rather do what you want to do, but you're going to get ready to pay. So lap it up, enjoy it, eat up, travel, whatever you want to do. Because it's going to be destruction after that. It's my last scripture right here. Hosea 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. And you are. But he's not going to hear you. He's only going to be dealing with his elect that has been doing the work. The rest of you Negroes will be destroyed. I will rock this out. You edified with that quick lesson. I'm going to say, Call hello Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Radash, Shalom again, salutations and double honors to the elder apostle GMS on down, and Shalom to the elect. Shalom.